just as a post recording edit that I have to do and record. Not have to, but this is very much in my own interest to put a disclaimer and a warning for the future of this video, of suicide awareness talks, however, self-harm, just putting a content warning before the video starts playing. Peace. The suicide of Daniel Desmond Amofa, also known as Etika, who was a profound gaming personality on both YouTube and Twitch, had a widespread ripple effect both in and out of the entertainment sphere. However, the three primary impacts it had was raising awareness for the mental health of men, especially younger men, raising awareness for the mental health of online personalities, and the perpetual downfall of drama channels as a whole on the YouTube platform. While all of these events were most likely going to happen in the first place no matter what, the death of Etika was an intense catalyst for such happenings. Now, mental health has long been a taboo topic for men, often dismissed due to societal expectations of strength and stoicism. However, Etika's story brought urgent attention to this issue, especially with the platform that he held. And suicide is the second leading cause of death among men aged 15 to 34 in the United States, and according to the CDC, men are 3.7 times more likely to die by suicide than women. Now, despite these alarming statistics, mental health struggles in men are often overlooked just in general due to the societal precedent around him. Now, Etika's emotional breakdowns, public cries for help, and ultimate demise served as a harsh reminder that mental health issues can affect anyone regardless of success or societal status, wherever you are, however you are, whenever you are. Now, following his death, movements like Joy-Con Boys and just men's mental health in general trended, encouraging open discussions among male influencers and their audiences, and YouTube personalities all throughout the platform began addressing the importance of seeking help. And there's many disclaimers and videos of just if people need it to go seek help and whatnot, as you're not alone. And organizations like NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness, reported an increase in inquiries from younger men specifically. So this is a huge booster if you want to ever see it as a glass half full type of scenario. If anything positive came out of it, that would be the positivity, is just awareness in general. And fans have shared their own experiences recounting how Etika's struggles encouraged them to seek therapy or talk to loved ones about their mental health. This shift in conversation has had a ripple effect, normalizing discussions about emotional well-being and making mental health resources more accessible. The pressure to constantly produce content, maintain an online persona, and face the scrutiny of millions can take a severe toll on creators' mental healths, and Etika's struggles expose the darker side of internet fame in general of what the sphere can do to you. A 2020 study by the Royal Society for Public Health found that social media influencers experience anxiety and depression at nearly twice the rate of the general public. Additionally, a survey by the Creator Burnout Report indicated that 70% of online creators who have experienced mental health struggles due to the pressures of content creation. Now, online fame creates an illusion of invincibility, but behind the scenes, creators like Etika faced overwhelming stress, scrutiny, and isolation. The need to always be on and always perform for an audience and entertain led to experience severe burnout, especially at the size and the scale of which he had to do so, where burnout can affect anyone, but it is far more susceptible to those who are constantly at that expectation to perform. After Etika's passing, major platforms introduced mental health support features. YouTube implemented a crisis resource button, Twitch expanded its mental health initiatives, and many influencers started openly discussing their struggles to destigmatize health issues in online spaces. Several creators have since changed their approach to content creation, incorporating mental health breaks, more authentic discussions with their audience, and advocating for better work-life balance in digital careers. One of the top examples of this would be Corey X. Kenshin, who takes long breaks, mental breaks, whatever he needs to do to provide the best mental safe for himself, or the best mental state for himself, and put himself in a place where he believes he can best make content for his viewers and not just have to simply perform just for the need to put a video out there. And the rise of drama and quote-unquote exposing channels thrived on controversy, often exacerbating the mental struggles of their subjects, and Etika was no exception. For example, prime example was Drama Alert, who had Etika on an interview for 30 minutes and simply just called him a weirdo and a whack job to his face, to his audience, and just held an interview with a man who was mentally ill and just made fun of that mental illness, and eventually was a catalyst to driving him over that edge. And in the months leading up to his death, Etika again was just becoming the target of these channels, and it was just using him for clicks and views rather than exposing this genuine concern, where this was the issue of it. It was just the false perception that these drama channels had towards the issue. They would have him on and then just not care about the issue at hand and just simply care if it gave them views, which simply contributed to a toxic environment where real life consequences were ignored in favor of engagement tactics, which has since luckily been fixed by these platforms once they realized this issue. And according to Social Blade, many of these major drama channels saw a decline in subscribers post 2019 as audiences began questioning the ethical implications of profiting from personal crises. And additionally, a study on global media ethics found that over 60% of online users viewed drama channels as harmful to internet culture, as that's what they thrived off of. Now, the backlash against these channels intensified, leading to policy changes on YouTube regarding harassment and monetization of sensitive topics. While some drama channels adapted by focusing on ethical reporting, others saw a steep decline or complete disappearance. Drama Alert, haven't uploaded in years. Now, YouTube updated its harassment policies, making it more difficult for creators to profit from bullying or invasive content, which is again how these platforms have fixed this issue, luckily from this point. And additionally, content focused on mental health awareness and positive discussions has gained prominence, shifting online culture toward more constructive conversations and showing that it is okay to have these types of conversations. And now, though Etika is no longer here with us, his legacy continues to shape the conversation around mental health in online communities. His tragic passing became a catalyst for change, encouraging openness, accountability, and a more compassionate digital culture. While the fight for better mental health awareness is far from over, his influence will never be forgotten, specifically in the internet sphere. And Etika's story just simply serves as a reminder of the importance of checking in on friends and loved ones, particularly those in high-stress environments. If his story teaches us anything, it's that no one should struggle in silence. And to close the video, it is okay to go through these things. There's many resources in which you can go through to talk about these issues, counseling, suicide hotline, specifically, not alone. Stay safe.